Example 1.3g. Solve the following inequalities. Okay, there are 6 inequalities. So let's see. Part A. 3x squared plus x minus 2 smaller than 0. And this one is easy for you to factorize, right? So 3x and x, right? So how about the constant part? This one negative 2, so positive 2 or negative 2. The other one will be negative 1, positive 1, okay? So think it, 2 and 1. Yeah, here is 2 and here's 1. Because 3x and 2x, you can get 1x. So 3x minus 2x. Clear? Now you have negative 1, and you know that this one, x equals negative 1, x equals 2 over 3. These two values. And check a now is positive, greater than 0. So you can use the one, okay, smaller than 0, that means in between, right? Okay, maybe I use back blue color. In between two x-intercepts. So the answer or the solution x in between negative 1, 2, 2 over 3. Okay? No equal sign here because the inequality without equal sign. So this is the solution. Understand? Part B. X squared minus 2x minus 1 greater or equals 0. And this time I ask you to give the answer in insert form. And you found that this one cannot factorize. Then how can we do? Okay. So we consider this one as a quadratic equation. Then you can find the roots of the equation. That means you need to find the x-intercept of the graph. So b squared minus 4ac and then over 2a, right? At least write this step and afterward simplify. 2 plus, okay, square root is 2 root 2, remember? And take out the common factors. At the end, you found that this one is 1 plus root 2 or 1 minus root 2. Since x squared minus 2x minus 1 greater than 0, 1 plus root 2, 1 minus root 2. This one is the smaller one. This one is the greater one, right? Greater than 0, that means two sides. Okay, maybe I write this symbol for you. The answer should be two sides, right? So x smaller than or equals to 1 minus root 2, or x greater than or equals to 1 plus root 2. A greater than 0. For the inequality greater than 0 or equals to 0, that means x smaller than smaller one, or x greater than greater value. So this is the solution. Clear? Okay, part C. Part C. Let's have a look. C. Negative x squared plus 4x minus 18 greater than 0. How about this one? The question haven't asked you to draw or sketch or use the graphical method. Then I will teach you like this. Since now a is negative 1, so it's better for you to rewrite it as x squared minus 4x plus 18 smaller than 0. Why? Because both sides times negative 1. Okay? Both sides times negative 1. And now, you found that this one seems no answer for the quadratic equation, right? So if you consider this one, what's delta? B squared minus 4AC. So this one 16 minus 72, negative 56, which smaller than 0, therefore no intercepts. Okay? So think about this one. Now we focus on this one. Okay, let's highlight this one. This one, no intercept. Okay, you can just sketch it roughly. Opens upward and no intercept. Is it this? Right. Therefore, this one smaller than 0. Can it be? No. So the answer, the inequality has no real solution. Okay, this is the answer of part C. Goes on, have a look at part D. Negative x times x plus 6 and then smaller or equals negative 7. What's this? Again, rewrite it. Negative x squared minus 6x plus 7 smaller or equals to 0. So x squared plus 6x minus 7, again, I rewrite it like this, greater than 0. So now a becomes positive. It's easier for us to solve this inequalities. Greater than 0. And this one x, right? Can you factorize? Okay, 3 seconds. Okay, this one negative 7? No, it's positive 7 and then minus 1. Right. So, the value of x, negative 7 and 1. This time greater than 0. That means two sides. Right. So, x smaller than or equals negative 7 or x greater than or equals to 1. This is the solution of these inequalities. Okay. Part E. Negative 6x plus x squared plus 9 smaller or equals 0. What's this? Remember, rearrange it like this. Right. This time positive for x squared coefficients. Okay. So again, factorize and perfect square this time. X minus 3 perfect square smaller than 0. And you can sketch it roughly. Right, this one is 3. And you want to get the value of x. Now, y, it should be smaller or equals 0. However, most probably, most of them greater than 0. Only this point equals 0. That means the answer, only 1. X equals 3 is the only answer. Clear? Okay, last one. F. Negative x squared minus 2x minus 1 smaller than 0. Yeah, rewrite it. Correct. X squared plus 2x plus 1 greater than 0. Again, to remind you, I use the red color. Change the sign of inequalities. Again, this one, perfect square. So roughly, it's negative 1, right? This one, okay. Now we focus on this inequalities, okay? Opens upward, and the only x-intercept is negative 1. So like this. Greater than 0, is it all of them? No, because you have one touching point. What means of this? You can write as, okay, x smaller than -1 or x greater than -1. Actually, you can say that solutions are all real numbers except x equals -1. That means x not equals to -1. But the others all are the solutions. Okay? So you see that we mix up two different methods. One, we think about the quadratic equation, and after you know the factors, two sides or in between. Sometimes smaller than 0, that means in between. Greater than 0, that means two sides. Okay? And for the special quadratic inequalities, for example, touch the x-axis, you need to draw the graph and more easy for you to find out this solution. If no real solution for the quadratic equations, then you need to think. So again, better for you to draw the graphs and you can say clearly and answer correctly. If you cannot factorize, remember to use the quadratic formula to find out the x-intercept. Afterward, just use the method that you know to see whether it's two sides or in between are the solutions. Understand? Okay?